All right, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praise, glory, and honor that's due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash, double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, and Shalom to the men of the Lord that are prophesying, preaching and teaching on the highways and byways in sincerity and in truth. Shalom, Barakatham. It's your brother Yirah coming back at you, man. And I just want to speak a few words about the kingdom of heaven. And this came to mind when I watched the new Avatar 2 film that came out over the past week or so. And I basically wanted to watch it in like its full, IMAX Dolby just to get the full visual experience, man. And one spiritual thing about that movie is it basically shows you, the blueprint that the Lord created with the earth, man. That that wisdom, man, is going to be spread all throughout not just the earth, but all throughout the heavens, man. Like other planets, other things that we're going to get, and it causes you to contemplate on the scriptures that talks about the kingdom of heaven. It speaks about that hope, So it's one of those things, man, where when you see it and you see how Esau can do all the visual effects, you're just like, man, it makes you excited, but at the same time you get vexed because we still got a little bit more of the bitterness to get over. But when it's all said and done, Akim, it's it's more than worth it, man. It's more than worth it. Salakia. I'm gonna go to this first precept here. This is Matthew chapter 5, verse 3. It says, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." All right. And when it's talking about that poor, it's talking about Israelites, number one. Because when you read the book of Matthew, you can't just go from Malachi to Matthew. I think you got the understanding on who the audience is, who's being addressed, and ultimately what salvation is, who the kingdom is for. All of that gets conflated through Christianity because they like to paint a narrative that that the most glorious blessing on the planet Earth is just going to be open to anybody and everybody. Well, it's not very exclusive, then is it? People want to go to a club that other people can't get into, man. People want things that other people can't get. That's what makes it inherently valuable. So these Christians try to come in and speak about how the kingdom of heaven can be open to anybody, and it's just not. It's not even open, all right, for all of Israel the first time. Now they're going to be back in the reincarnation. The 2/3 are going to come back, but 2/3 of Israel aren't even just going to walk into the kingdom of heaven. That's only reserved for an elect remnant, and that's who we're striving to be every day, man. It's important to contemplate the things that you do day to day, man. How the more we put in now, the more reps we put in now, the bigger our reward in heaven, man. That's all written. It says, "Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted." And who are the ones that are mourning, man? And that poor is not talking about you guys that are know you're Israelites, but took a bag. The scriptures say you got your consolation on this side. But verse 5, it says, "Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth." All right, the entire earth is ours, Akim. We're not talking about getting 40 acres and a mule or a plot of land, or we're going to make our own currency, you're going to start a bank. None of that bullshit, man. None of that matters. The entire earth belongs to us. All right. And Jake needs to start thinking as a king with a rulership mentality and understand that the things that you've been conditioned to like and to love and to put on a pedestal is very, very low level, man. Even the food, the air quality, the women, all of it is just a very, very dumbed down, lesser version of what is, man. So the Most High is offering you, or the offers on the table, all right, for for you to come through the straight gate and get the full reward, but y'all don't want to do it, man. Let me skip on over to Daniel chapter 7. All right. Because the Bible is the only thing that tells you what the end of the world is going to be and what your reward is for it, man. What do you get out of it? You see? Daniel chapter 7, verse 23, it says, "Thus saith the fourth beast shall be the fourth kingdom upon the earth, which shall be diverse from all kingdoms, and shall devour the whole earth, and shall tread it down and break it in pieces." All right. So Esau was promised to get the fatness of the earth. And it's saying the fourth beast is going to be the one that devours the whole earth. So that tells you right there who the Edomites are. All right. Because we know that the fourth beast, or if you don't know, the fourth beast spoken about here in Daniel, the 7th chapter, is the Roman Empire. All right. And when you read Revelation, all right, you can read chapter 13, you get an understanding, a deeper level, that same beast was wounded, went down for a period of time, and then was renewed and came back. All right. Which is that Renaissance era. And you're only going to get this in the Bible, and you're only going to get the correct breakdown through the men of the Lord. All right. All right. It says Daniel chapter 7, verse 24, "And the 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings shall arise." And those 10 kings and 10 horns are the European nations, all right, that are known today as NATO, the EU, you know. And it says, "And he shall be diverse from the first, and he shall subdue 3 kings." Those are the English, the Spanish, and the French that came here. All right. And it says, "And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High." All right. Where have these events taken place? If we're in the end times today, when have these events taken place? "And think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of times." All right. "But the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion, and to consume and to destroy it unto the end." And this is the main point, verse 27. "And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heavens." All right. So we're going to take away the ruler of the entire world. All right. And we're going to, everything under the heavens is ours. As it says in Lion King, when Mufasa is talking to his son, Simba, he says, "Everything the light touches is yours. It's your kingdom." But imagine having a light greater than the earth itself, man. Beyond that, it says, "Whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey him." Dominions are other kingdoms. So other kings are going to come and bow down to us. The scriptures say, it'll be so much so that we'll even have some kings in fetters of iron, man. All right. That'll definitely be you Edomite kings, man. Y'all aren't just going to be walking around in the kingdom. Hell no. All right. So that's something promised to us. Everything on the earth is promised to us, man. And watching that movie, The Avatar, made me think about it, man. How much we could just be at peace, and how Esau just comes in and ruins shit, you know? You just think about all of the things that the earth could really do, man, when it's ruled properly, man. Moving on. Let me see. Yeah, I'm going to go to John chapter 14, verse 1. It says, "Let not your heart be troubled. Ye believe in the Most High, believe also in me." This is Yahweh Shai speaking. All right. "In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you." All right. Many mansions, man. Let me see if I can get this in a different translation here. Let me go to the NLT. It says, "There is John chapter 14, verse 2, there is more than enough room in my Father's home. If it were not so, I would have told you that I'm going to prepare a place for you. All right. It says, when everything is ready, I will come and get you so that you will always be with me where I am. All right. So that's talking about the deliverance that Yahweh Shai is coming to do, man. And it's going to be a very miraculous one, man. That's how the kingdom of heaven is being brought in, a global catastrophe, all right? But it's only going to be a catastrophe for the world that exists today. The new kingdom, the new Jerusalem, all right? The 144,000 and the 1/3 elect. We're not going to suffer once Yahweh Shai returns. That's it, man. It says, and if I go and prepare a place for you, verse 3, back in King James, and if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there ye may be also. And whither I go, ye know, the way ye know. All right. So the Lord set us up, man. All right. Yahweh Shai went up into the heavens. All right. He says, I'm preparing places for you, man. Many, many, many places. Because remember, Israel's going to be as the sand of the sea. Remember, the 2/3 are going to come back in the kingdom. Okay. Salakia. Going on to my last precept here. Just to show you, man, we've always been loved. This whole thing has just been an exercise for the Most High to show His power and to show us the difference between good and evil. All right, and the heathen to see it too. The heathen have had their chance to rule, and they've had the chance to witness when the wicked are in rulership. Because when the wicked are in rulership, man, all hell breaks loose. So the Lord is allowing that to play out, but it was always meant for the elect to inherit the entire thing, man. This is Matthew chapter 25, verse 34. It says, then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, come, ye blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world, man. All right. So the minute that the world was built, it was always meant for us to inherit, man. All right. And prophets of old have had questions all the time. Why you let us suffer? Why did we go through thousands of years of this and this and that, man? The Lord, this is all a big film, man. When we get into the kingdom and we see what the Lord had prepared for us, man. Oh man, it's gonna be beyond worth it, man. You know. The Lord is rocking with us, man. All right. Whether or not we're being chastised, whether or not we've had to suffer and overcome, you know. Ultimately, he's our power, man, and the thing that he's gonna give to the apple of his eye, man, it's invaluable. All right. We're gonna have the ability to create value. Just make whatever we want, do whatever we want, man. And the law, statutes, and commandments are gonna be written on our inward parts, man. We're not even going to have the propensity to even think about doing wickedness, man. You know, so I'll end it there, man. Lord willing, this was edifying. Call halal Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Racha Kodash, Wa Abba Babal, Shalom.